Alright, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is my showcasing of my own personal level of Quake design, just to show off my skills and prowess as a level designer. Alright, let's go. So, this is one of the main starting points of the area. This is what I like to call Conduit Castle. It's basically sort of just a simple level design, based on like sort of technology and combination of a couple other different things, such as, a castle aesthetic. As you can see here, I went with sort of a metallic look for texturing and then like an old brick layer for other aspects, just to show that this sort of main focal area here is very much sort of focused on um having that too. So that's sort of just combination of the two. When it comes to the flow of the level, if you enter here, you can notice right away that you can actually jump down from the second floor up to the first floor, and there's multiple different ways of verticality, such as this bridge is here, and many different aspects of other aspects of it, such as going under the bridge, climbing up it, all that kind of stuff, which, just sort of promotes a strategy of, like, constantly moving around, trying to find different ways to get the upper hand on your opponents. When it comes to the lighting, I wanted this area down here below to be a bit more dark than the upper area, just to sort of give it a feel like, this is like the lower areas of the dungeon, just kind of makes it seem a bit like more mysterious and imposing as you fight people here. So, this is another example of flow here. You have multiple pillars that you can like sort of run behind and just sort of try and cut off your opponent, whichever way you can. Just trying to promote like a good flow of like being able to get in and out, run up to different areas of the map where you need to be, and sort of just promote like good strategy and like practices of like being on your toes, constantly trying to like move up in areas. If the lighting is a bit it might be a bit too dark in some spaces, but I thought that just added up to the overall theme and aesthetic of this being like an old castle, yet still sort of very like technologically advanced. So, it's just something that comes with the territory of it being old and having not being super well lit in other parts of it as it should be. But I think it fits in pretty well. And yeah, when it comes to sort of things like pickups and stuff, I sort of chose to have health more closely in like the fall pits area, so whenever someone falls down, they'll be at full health and they won't be at too much of a disadvantage. And also just have different weapons and like armors and stuff in different rooms. Like up here, as you saw, there's this rocket launcher, and that's just gonna make this sort of a more contested area, and like the middle will be much more busy and stuff. And I just made cool different like aspects and like unique structure, verticality. You see someone go in here, you can shoot at them from above. You can climb back up. There's actually a nail gun up there too, just a little bit hidden, so it also promotes like good jobs to the player if they explore the map and look around and see what's available. And then they get nice stuff like this, and then it'll help them out in combat. See, if you jump down here, there's a bit of HP, but then you can immediately just get it back and run back into the fray of it. And, it's essentially pretty much it. Just have different texturing, different heights for the textures, just to kind of show when a player's moving into a new area. That's a good example one right there. This is also another good example, just have different layers of the texture, just to show that, hey, look, new area, new things to expect, let them figure out that there's going to be some surprises along the way, and they have to get ready for that, or else, they're gonna get killed and then they're not gonna lose. And, yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for, watching my sort of take on my map, and I hope it suits your standards and you can sort of understand where I'm coming from here and my sort of thought process on it.